I'm not talking. Should I be talking?
Now click on. So are you in? Can you see it? I went live. Yep. Because he's not?
Well, testing the audio once again.
I have the sound on right now, so can you hear Jake?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Jake will do a private shout out to you, Jared.
All right. To all the superintendents out there, can I get a what? Did it work?
I have no comment, so I don't know.
Oh no.
Can you hear us? Can you hear him?
Can you hear me at all? Still talking, I see stuff out there.
Okay, yep, he's hearing you.
He's hearing me now,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. What?
What?
Okay. So then you're going to take care of sharing out the link and putting it in the chat? Okay, so my jobs are move the camera, do the sound on and off, and do the scoreboard. Jake's job is all the play-by-play.
I'm not doing you're doing the camera too?
Yep.
Wow. Holy cow, she's better than you, Jared.
He's going to start charging you for what you don't do. He's feeling like he's getting
I don't know.
with help.
What does that mean?
All right, 7 and 3.
We should be over. All right, we are live. Welcome to Fogarty Arena, where it's the Waconia Wildcats against Spring Lake Park. Spring Lake Park wins it, goes up the side. It's like Cohenhagen coming up with it. Spring Lake keeps it in their zone. We try to flip it up. Hudson tries to get it out, can't quite do it. Logan Butters battling with it. Just hanging along this side edge here. Can't seem to get it out of the zone. And now it looks like we might be able to get it. With control, flips it up. Spring Lake controls it. They rip a shot, and that's eaten up by Mats. Line change for both teams now. We've got Andrew Schneider and 4 other kids. Like Spring Lake keeps it in, Schneider gives chase. And goal for Spring Lake. So a little bit of commotion there in front of Mats. And Spring Lake is the first team on the board. 1-0. So you've got Schneider and Cox in the back. Near side, Wyatt Theory. Beitlich at center. And on the far side is Willie Winnemeyer. Right, Spring Lake tries to take it. It's controlled by Beitlich. He goes around to the edge. He's going to look to pass. Throws it over. Ooh, just out of the reach of Schneider. Centering pass right under the stick of Winnemauer. That's going to come out, and Waconia will regroup. Cox has it. Beitlich takes it, throws it up. Taken away by Spring Lake. Cox gets in the middle there. He's going to skate around the back. He drops anchor and changes direction. Oh, right to the Spring Lake player. Now's the chance. Got a line change. Ooh! Just past Easton Baker. He swings it across to Beitlich. Beitlich will bring it up. He's going to look for Easton in the middle. Easton comes into the zone, loses it. Spring Lake takes it, and they're going to go down on their other end. Logan Butters grabs it, flips it over to Kellen Gens. Tries to get around one defender and can't. Mats Nelson with a nice stop there after a shot by Spring Lake. And Wright has it. Gray Wright brings it up on the near side. Here he tries to get around the edge, can't quite do it. Loses it. Spring Lake has it. We hold it. Nice job. Oh, just under the stick. Now we're going to have to skate back. Butters is back with Waconia passes it. Gets a Spring Lake defender, flips it up. Can't quite get it out. Spring Lake keeps it in, and now Gens has it. He'll control it up. Nice pass between 4 players off the board. That's going to give Easton a shot. He's going to come across the ice. Oh, doesn't quite get it. Tries to sling it across, but nobody home, and here comes Spring Lake. Bringing up the ice is number 8. He scored most of their goals in the last few games, but Waconia is able to surround him and get the puck. Beitlich has it on the end, tries to chip it off the boards. He does, tries to flip it up. He gives chase a little bit, as does Cohenhagen, and Spring Lake will control it. Spring Lake coming down with the head of steam. Cox tries to slow him down. He throws it, misses, and Spring Lake has it again. Still, oh, there we go. Push it out of the zone there. They're going to come back. Picked off by Beitlich. Let's see if he can do something. Tries to get around and just kind of get gobbled up by a defender. Van Alsberg has it. He gets around. He goes to the tries to spin around someone, can't quite do it. Spring Lake punches it out, and it's going to be an offsides. All right, so after a quick goal early on, a lot more even play with 8:47 left. It is Spring Lake 1 and Waconia nothing. We've got Butters and Schneider in the back. Theory, Gens, and Winnemeyer are on the front line. Schneider tries to get rid of it. He gets through. Pass off the board up ahead to Theory. He can't quite handle it. He goes to back and tries to regain possession. And here comes Spring Lake. Butters does a nice job stopping him. Throws it up. And now we got a 2-on-1. He gets pushed off the puck. And here comes Spring Lake. Spring Lake, a pretty big team, all things considered. And so those 50-50 pucks are going to be tough for Waconia to gather. Spring Lake has it. Shot on net. Stopped nicely by Matz. Comes around the back. Gathered by Butters. He fights it off. Gens has it. Passes it up. And here come the Wildcats. Theory on the near side. Tries to get around him and does, but it goes right to the goalie. He's going to cover it up. And Waconia will have a face-off on our end. What? Inhaler? Baker, Beitlick, and Gray. Baker comes around the back. He loses it. Spring Lake has it. They try to get it out and do. Pass up the middle. Almost gobbled up. Matz kicks it aside. Schneider gives chase. Stop by Kyler. Oh, look down, look down, look down, look down. Pass off the board. Great pass, great pass. Get there, get there, get there. And the Spring Lake player gets there first. Good back checking by Spring Lake. Comes out of our zone, and now we're going to have to hustle. Schneider giving chase and flips it in past Matz on the breakaway. 2-0 Spring Lake. All right, down 2-0, 6:65 left. We got Hudson, Van Allsburg on the near side, Gens, and Crosby Crable on the far side with Schneider and Butters in the back. Spring Lake wins the face-off. Green tries to get around a guy, loses it. Spring Lake gets it back, throws it to the middle. We give chase. Slap shot by Spring Lake goes around. Butters is going to go after him. Tries to take it away, can't. Flip to the middle. Gens has it. Tries to pass it up and can't quite get it there. And here comes Butters in support, and he's going to throw it up. And here come the Wildcats. Spring Lake takes it away. We keep it out of their zone. Good fight there by Waconia there, off the wall. And here comes Spring Lake again. Tries to get around him, does. A lot of interference there. Not in a bad way. Crosby Crable has it, tries to throw it up, can't quite do it. Kind of hanging out in the middle, goes to the front of the net, and Matz will cover it up. Here comes a line change for both teams. So puck is dropped. Waconia has it. They tries to go in front of the net, loses it. Kyler has it. He throws it up to Theory. A little bit behind him, he can't quite grab it. Jordan gives chase, and he's going to take it. He gets moved off the puck. Spring Lake still with it in their zone. Good fight there by the Wildcats. Winnemeyer has it. He gets to round one. Oh, look down. He tried to get it up there, just got pushed off the puck a little bit, and here comes Spring Lake. They bring it in, pass around, gonna come off the boards. Bylick throws it back. Kyler swings it around. Here come the Wildcats. And we are gonna get an offsides call against Spring Lake. So a new fresh set of skaters here. We've got Easton, Baker, Gens, and Gray with Crosby, Crable, and Logan Butters in the back. Crosby, Crable has it. Ooh, just a little bit off there as we try to push into our zone. Offsides, it's a call. So 4:46 left to go. 2-0 Spring Lake. Face-off goes down. Logan has it. He skates back, throws it up, gets over there. Easton gives chase. So does Gray. Not sure what the call was there. Maybe offsides. We'll go with that. Comes around to Logan again. He's going to skate it up. Then he looks to the middle. Off the stick of Gens. Schneider gives chase. He's going to gather it. He'll throw it across. Logan has it. He goes off the boards right up to Easton. Easton's going to skate it in. Oh, good poke check by Spring Lake to break that play up. Here comes Theory on the far side. Spring Lake throws it down. No icing, and here comes Logan Butters. He's going to pass it up to Baker. Baker has it. He'll skate it up. Slows it down a little bit, waits for us to gather up. Spring Lake takes it and comes out with it. They throw it down. And here comes Kyler. Kyler throws it up on the boards, comes to the middle of the ice. Schneider passes around. Kyler still fighting for it, goes to the middle again. Pass up to Baker, loses it a little bit. Spring Lake maintains control. Oh, nice job by Schneider to take it away there. Throw it outside. Spring Lake still with control on it. Kyler has it, pokes it away. Gets it around. Now it's Easton with it. They throw it out back. Shot on net, tipped. Matt's read it all the way. Made a nice save there. Saved again. Off his stick, over the goal, and onto the netting behind the ring, so that'll be a stoppage of play. It over. Butters in the back. Taken up by Spring Lake. They try to get it out of there. Good fight by the Wildcats. Spring Lake keeps it in off the stick of Gray. Or excuse me, Cohen-Hagen. He throws it back into the middle of the net. Oh, for a streaking Van Allsburg. Couldn't quite handle it. They throw it to the middle of the ice and it gets out of the zone, so the Wildcats will have to reset. Spring Lake brings it up, hands it over to Van Allsburg, throws it down in the corner. He goes to the middle. Spring Lake has it, gets double teamed. Nice little advantage here if we can get a dump pass. He tries to. There it is in the middle. Oh, shot just a little bit wide to the right there. Puck comes out again. Jordan tries to slow him down. He throws it around. And now Spring Lake's going to have some numbers. Butters trying to get out there, doing his best. Nice job making him go wide. Waconia giving chase again. Spring Lake loses it. Cohen has it. Oh! All right, Jordan brings it up, passes it off to Kyler. Kyler's going to get around the edge. He tries to backhand it off the side of the net. And here comes Spring Lake with a little bit of speed coming out of our zone. All right, got to slow him down, got to slow him down. Good work by Mats to save that one. Kyler has it, he throws it up, bounces over the stick of one but not two Spring Lake players. Skates through him, shot over there. And on the rebound, goal for Spring Lake. All right, 49 seconds left in this first period. On the face-off, Spring Lake brings it in. Like I said, they got a little bit of size, so they push it down. See if we can get a quick goal here. This could be our chance. Nice move there by Theory to get around him. Slow down a little bit. Spring Lake has it. Gens takes it off. Kyler gives chase. He tries to throw it up off the Spring Lake player's skate. Pass to the middle. Nice play by Spring Lake. Just couldn't quite connect on that. And here come the Wildcats. 4 seconds left. This will probably do it. Hard shot there by Spring Lake to end the period with the score Spring Lake 3 and Waconia nothing. Right on the face-off, Spring Lake takes it. Wastes no time with a hard shot on goal. Mats covers it up. And there'll be a face-off in their zone. All right, so we have Gens on the face-off, Butters and Crosby-Crable in the back, along with Gray and Easton. So Waconia collapsed a little bit there. The weak side was open, but they can't get the pass through. Now they do, and a shot from the top of the ice. Tracked by Mats right into his glove. So with that stoppage of play, we'll get a new set of skaters. We got Cohen, Hudson, Crosby, excuse me, not Crosby, Kyler. Andrew Schneider and Jordan Beitlick at center. All right, puck drops, comes out, tries to get punched out of there, not quite. Spring Lake controls it. Got the angle, throws it to the middle of the ice, doesn't get through. Pass goes up, crosses up Hudson a little bit, and that'll be icing. Passes a little bit behind him, spun him around. Tough play to handle, and we will do it all over again. All right. Down in the corner, Jordan gives chase, Hudson has it. Off his stick, here comes Spring Lake. Shot up, Jordan tries to get it, has the angle a little bit, throws it to the middle, goalie's there. Tried to set up Hudson on the one-timer, but the goalie read it. So good play for the Wildcats, good fight. Fresh line here, we got Gens, Winnemeyer, and Theory, with Butters and I'm guessing Crable in the back. Just realized that Crosby Crable doesn't have his name on the back of his jersey. Because it wasn't Crosby, it was Andrew Schneider. All right. So after that little mix-up, shot on goal from the blue line by Spring Lake, grabbed by Schneider. He throws it over to Butters. Butters tries to get it through the Spring Lake player and can't. Spring Lake has it. Good fight by Waconia. Oh boy. Shot on net, down in the corner. It comes out, and Waconia's going to change direction here. Theory has it. He's going to try to go around to the edge. He does a little drop pass. Butters has it in the corner. Kind of on the far side there. Someone's got to get back in case it pops out, and we do. Schneider has it. He's looking for someone to give it to. We got numbers if we can get it down. Almost caught him off in a line change, but not quite. Spring Lake has it. Schneider grabs it again. He's going to kick it to the middle, and Gens will take it. He flips it up to Theory. He couldn't quite handle it. Winnemeyer takes it, dumps it into our zone, and offsides will be the call. So 10 minutes left to go here in the second period. 3-0, Spring Lake. All right, on the face-off, we got Wright. He throws it in up into our zone. Tried to get pinned up there, down in the corner. Wright and Beitlick give chase. Goes across to Kyler. He does a backhand, eaten up by the Spring Lake player, and here they come. Shot on goal, blocked by Matz. So we'll do a face-off in their zone, in our zone, whatever you want to call it, on the far side. We got Schneider, Wright, Easton Baker, Beitlick, and Cox. Comes out of there. Try to get it. He throws it on net. Oh boy, it's out in the middle there. He throws it across to Baker. He chops at it. Beitlick's going to take it in. He's going to fling it across the ice to Wright. Wright's going to put it on net, just out of the reach of the goalie, a little bit wide to the right. And we are going to get a tripping call. Or a slash. So that's going to put the Wildcats in a power play. I know the boys were working on their power play offense in practice this week, so it'll be fun to watch it in action here. Same line, Schneider and Cox back, Wright on the near side, Beitlick at center, and Baker on the far side. 9:25 to go. Spring Lake 3, Wildcats nothing. Power play 4, the Wildcats. Minute 30 on the power play clock. All right, goes in the corner. Taken away by Spring Lake out of the zone. Spring Lake has it. Nice little move by number 8 for Spring Lake. Goal for the Spring Lake Lakers. It's Spring Lake Park, actually, not Spring Lake. Spring Lake Park, a town about 5 minutes away from where we are right now. So 4-0, minute 15 left on the power play. Butters has it. He skates it back, throws it across the ice to Hagen. Off the board, Spring Lake gathers. Hagen tries to take it away. And now we got Crosby Crable, maybe? I don't know, I'm all messed up. There's a 57, and we don't have a 57. But regardless, we got Spring Lake bring it into their zone. Drop pass, gets around one, eaten up by Crable. He tries to kick it out and quite can't. Goes around him, flips it a little bit wide. We get it out. We're gonna push up. Controlled by Butters, he flips it up. Spring Lake has it. They're gonna skate it in. Taken off his stick by Butters, nice play. He's looking for someone, tries to get it up to Gens, couldn't quite get it there. They're gonna skate it around wide. And try to cut through, cannot do it. 4 seconds left to go on the, wait, they are at full strength now. So it is back to 5-on-5 hockey. 7:39 left in the second period.
Go.
Passes it through. Great vision there. We're gonna have a 3-on-1. Gens is gonna have it. He shoots it on net and snagged by the goalie. So that's going to bring in a change for both teams. We got Winnemeyer, Beitlich, and Theory, Schneider, and Cox behind. Spring Lake has it and tries to skate it up. A couple Wildcats giving chase, making it tough on him. Controlled by Cox. He's going to take it up to the near side. A lot of Spring Lake players over there. Tries to fight through and they take it off. Pass to the middle, kicked out. Nice stop there by Schneider. He tries to get rid of it. Passes it up as best he can. And now here come the Wildcats trying to spread out a little bit. He loses the puck coming across the ice, gets it back. We could have a goal scoring opportunity. Theory with a good shot, but goalie was able to track that. And we'll have a face-off. All right, so we've got right on the near side Gens and Baker across from him. Crable and Butters. And just like that, Spring Lake brings it down. Nice save by Matt on a hard shot by Spring Lake. All right, now we're coming out with some speed. Throws it across to Gens. Gens has it. He passes it across. And unfortunately, Spring Lake saw that and just got their stick in the passing lane and was able to stop what would have been a really nice goal-scoring opportunity. And Spring Lake rips a shot, finds the back of the net, 5-0, with 6 minutes left to go in the second period. it to Schneider. Schneider loses it. Spring Lake controls. Have it down in their zone. He's skating around, tries to get it in front of the net. And that one sneaks in on the right side there. A lot of commotion, tough to track. And we've got a 6-0 ball game. 5:52 left in the second period. All right, on the face-off, Jordan comes around, tries to get by one and cannot. Spring Lake takes it. Wildcats fighting tough though. Comes out. Spring Lake looking for a 2-on-1. Slowed down by Cox. Nice save by Matz. Here come the Wildcats. Spring Lake grabs it, dumps it back in their zone, gathered by Cox. He skates around him. He's going to pass it up. And now we have a little bit of a push here. Spring Lake retreats and is able to get the puck. And then they bring it up on our near side. Waconia fighting for it. Back in Spring Lake zone. Cox tries to take it off his stick and quite can't. Here comes Cohen. He goes up the far side with a little bit of steam. Spring Lake is able to gather. Shot there on net. Blocked by Spring Lake. He flips it out of the way. He's like, I don't want any more face-offs. So Spring Lake gathers it, but the Wildcats keep it in the zone. Now we got to get back. Tries to pass it across to the Spring Lake player and can't. He's controlling it. And a little wrist shot right off the post and in for Spring Lake. So 7-0 here with 4:25 left. Face-off won by Spring Lake. He dumps it up. Butters slips it back. Crable and Gens fighting for it along with Theory. Theory has it. He throws it across. Spring Lake player gathers. Goes around behind the net. Backwards pass to the front of the net. Nice pass by Spring Lake. And another shot on net. Finds the back of it. And with an even 4 minutes left, it's 8-0 Spring Lake Park. So we got Winnemeyer, Gens, Theory, Butters, and Crable back. Face-off goes back in their zone. Spring Lake's playing hard. Any puck that they can get, they are skating after it 100%. We get control of it, loop around and try to punch it out and do. And here come the Wildcats. Wyatt Theory passes it up against, throws it down into our zone. A couple Wildcats give chase. Spring Lake has it. Pass it up across the boards. Wildcats get it back. And we're going to have to reset. And it will be offsides. So kind of one of those tough plays where the puck's just on the other side of the blue line. And when it got chipped into our zone, we had a guy there called offsides. So new set of skaters, we've got Wright, Beitlich, Baker, Cox, and Schneider. Pass across the ice, read by the Spring Lake player. He takes it down off the bar. And here come the Wildcats. Spring Lake has it, hard pass off the boards. Cox has it on the near side. He's going to take it into the zone with a little bit of momentum. Tries to go around and he's going to flip it back. There he is. Oh, Spring Lake player was right there though, unfortunately. Great vision by Cox, just unfortunately had a defensive player right in the way. Wildcats fight to keep it in their zone, can't quite do it. Here comes Spring Lake. He fakes the pass this time. Skates it around, cannot get a shot off. Pass to the middle. And Baker has it. He's going to try to go up and does. All right, Baker. Skating around, gets swarmed by a couple Spring Lake players, but he still manages to have it. Puts a shot on net. Goalie gets it, knocks it down. Beitlich tries to control it and get around a couple players. Another shot by Baker. Hit from behind, a little collision going on down there. Puck skirts out of our zone, and a couple Wildcats will give chase. So, going to catch him in a line change if we can skate it out to have a little bit of man-on-man advantage, but Spring Lake controls it, and here comes Waconia. Pass up to Van Allsburg. Beitlich has it back and tries to get around and does. He's going to hit the brakes and try to get around him, but he gets pushed off the puck. Like I said, Spring Lake team, pretty big, pretty strong, and I think there's a little bit of frustration showing now for the Waconia Wildcats, down 8-0 with 1 minute left to go. Passes it across, Spring Lake intercepts, Van Allsburg gives chase. He's going to throw it down. And Spring Lakes manages to get a stick on that. Locks and loads from the blue line, but can't get it off. A bunch of Wildcats fighting in front of the net, trying to get control, and they do. And here come the Wildcats. All right, so they've only got two back. We're bringing it up. Tries to pass it, and we get an offsides. So I think the slowdown of the puck by the Spring Lake player getting a stick on it was just enough for us to get across before the puck did for offsides. So 40 seconds left in the second period, 8-0 Spring Lake Park. And Spring Lake tries to gain control of it, and they do. It's going to be a 3-on-1. Kyler's going to try to slow him down. Pretty nice move there by Spring Lake player, but great save by Matz. Way to cover it. So 22 seconds left. There's going to be a face-off in the Spring Lake offensive zone. Shots on goal so far, 27 for Spring Lake Park and 11 for the Wildcats. Face-off comes down. Gens has it. He skates it around to the back. He gets pushed off the puck. Butters takes it. Cox takes it. He loses it. Centering pass for Spring Lake. Good pass off the board for Hagen. Van Allsburg gives chase. Spring Lake grabs it, and they try to change direction. And that's the end of the period. Back. Man, I will tell you that the sound system in this arena is strong to quite strong. So Waconia comes out fighting hard, we get the puck in our zone, and then we push it back. We're skating pretty fast here. Winnemeyer tries to punch it through, and he does. Here comes Theory. Two kids battling for it. And Spring Lake has it, tries to throw it across, but can't control it. So Crable and Butters fighting hard for it. And taken off the stick by Winnemeyer. Nice play. Shot on net. It's gonna come out to the side. Beitlich will have it. He throws it across. And Spring Lake maintains possession. Spring Lake skates it back, starts to reset. Gets around one Waconia Wildcat. Comes into the zone. Butters slows him down real nicely. Shot on goal goes wide to the left. A lot of commotion. Get it out of there, boys. Good job. Wildcats give chase. Another shot. Matt saw it all the way, got down and saved that one. They swing it around the back of the net. Popped out. Pass up ice. Oh, a little bit behind him. Theory couldn't quite get it, and Spring Lake gathers. Spring Lake changes direction. And we're going to get an offside call. So fresh set of skaters for both teams. Running clock now. Score is Spring Lake Park 8, Waconia Wildcats 0. Chipped up by Tyler. He skates it around the back. He's going to slow it down, throws it up to Gens. Off Gens' stick. Bouncing puck picked up by Spring Lake. Spring Lake fires from the blue line and right over Matt's shoulder. So another goal for the Spring Lake Park Lakers. And we are sitting at 9-0 with 10 minutes of running clock left in this one. Cox has it. He goes around him. Loses it just as he was going around the board. Still maintains control. Tries to throw it to the center. He does. Gets through. Wright maintains it. He tries to get around one. And then a second player comes in, and that's going to be a penalty. Don't think it was intentional, but came in with the head of steam, and Wright wasn't looking, and he hit the ice. But he's back up. He's ready to go. So a penalty for Pledge of Allegiance, apparently, according to the signal from the ref. All right. Power play offense for the Waconia Wildcats. We got Gens, Wright, Baker, with Schneider and Cox bringing up the back. And Spring Lake Park's able to poke it through. Breakaway. Shoots it 5-hole and is able to sneak it through. And now, unfortunately, the Spring Lake Park is using both sides of the scoreboard as the score is 10-0. 9:45 running clock left to go. Spring Lake takes the face off again and goes down. Given chase by Butters. Hits off our skate. Butters brings it up. He's going to look to pass it, and he does. Real nice pass. Slows us down a bit and leads to offsides. So kind of a downfall of running clock is, oh, this is interesting for all of you watching at home. They stopped the penalty clock on a running clock. So we're not losing any of our power play opportunity. So it's a dump. Beitlich's gonna give chase. Van Allsburg filters in front of the net. Pass goes up the far side. Spring Lake throws it across. We try to keep it in, just can't. Spring Lake has it. They skate it around. Poked off by the Wildcats. Spring Lake gathers. pass across ice. Spring Lake's going to take it, and they're going to go on a little bit of offensive here. Gets around a couple Wildcats down to the corner. Goes to the back of the net. Taken away by Spring Lake. Shot opportunity off the pad. Comes off. Pass across the ice, hits off a Spring Lake skater. And intercepted by the Lakers. Here they go again. Tries to do a pass across, but can't quite, loses it. And here come Spring Lake. Now they are at full ice, or excuse me, full strength. Definitely can see the Spring Lake team wearing us down, as I mentioned. A lot of big kids on this team, so we were battling, but eventually you just run out of steam. Collision at the ice. Butters has it. He shoots it backhand. Jordan gives chase and tries to flip it. Controlled by Spring Lake. Sent out, and the Wildcats will reset with 7 minutes of running clock left. So Kyler skates it around. He goes in with a little bit of momentum. Loses it. Going into the corner. Spring Lake has it. They flip it up. And this could be trouble. We're going to have to get on our horse. Spring Lake chases it, comes around the back, tries to fling it in but can't, and covered up by Matz. Nice play by Matz. All right, so we got a fresh line here. Willie Winnemeyer, Cox, Gens, Wyatt Theory, and Andrew Schneider. Pass up gathered by Spring Lake. Tries to load and can't. A lot of Wildcats there to slow him down. Cox takes it, throws it off the board. Can't quite get through. Spring Lake has it. Shot on net, deflected by Matz, and that goes wide to the right off the far side. Gens is going to have it. He passes it back to Schneider, flipped up. Hard slap shot by Spring Lake, and covered up by our goalie. So 10-0 here in the third period. That means we have a running clock, so 5 minutes and 40 seconds left of real time and game time here. We've got Gens, Schneider, Winnemeyer, Theory, and Butters. And covered up again by Matz. Here comes a new line. Baker, Beitlich. Looks like Crosby, Crable, Theory, and Logan Butters. So in the corner, Crosby fighting for it. Spring Lake kicks it out. Butters has it. Can't quite get around that guy. Spring Lake takes it. Baker comes in support. And Crosby is able to come in and sneak it out of there. He's going to pass it up a little bit as he skates it up. Can't quite get out as the Spring Lake player keeps in the zone. Easton has it. He pokes it across, and that's going to make Spring Lake reset, which they do. Pass up the boards, tries to get it up. We had Wright shooting down, but we just couldn't quite get it to him. Go get it, Gray. Go get it, Gray. Spring Lake player makes a move, slows it down. Nice heads-up play by Schneider to wait for our player to get back on sides. Jordan has it, tries to get it through, and missed it. Maybe offsides? No, I don't know. Here we go, Jordan! So the clock is ticking now, less than 4 minutes. Same set of skaters out there. Pass back to Schneider across to Cox. Flings it up to Baker. Spring Lake was there. And they Go after it again. Number 20 brings it down, leans in. Can't quite get a shot off. Bouncing puck. Get it out of there, boys. Good chase, good chase. He dumps it. Beilich flings it around. Cox has it. Spring Lake just not relenting. It's always sending 2 guys toward the puck. So 3 minutes and 11 seconds. I guess they do stop the play time on a penalty. We got a slash. So Kyler Cox was the recipient of that penalty. He's going to go take a break. And we get a whole new squad out there. We've got Van Allsburg, Hagen, Gens, Butters, and Crosby-Crable. So a hard shot over our heads, and that's going to be icing. One minute and 20 seconds left on our power play. Hey, let's get a power play goal, huh? Let's do that. Let's throw up a crooked number. Ooh, shot. Or almost a shot. Pass it to the center. Van Allsburg has it. He's fighting for it. Brought up by Hagen. A little bit wide to the left on that shot. Gens giving chase. Spring Lake Park flips it up. Butters is there to hold it. He throws it across. Van Allsburg has it. Tries to pass it across. Good pass. Goalie springs out and covers that up. I would have liked to see that dance around a little bit more, but good opportunity there for the Wildcats. So Van Allsburg, Gens, Hagen, Butters, and Crable hanging back. Hagen tries to pass it, eaten up by the Spring Lake skater. He throws it across to Butters. Butters loses it, but is able to get it. And now Spring Lake's going to go on the charge. Hard shot off the stick and in by Spring Lake. So looking at the box score from the other games, at number 29 has done a lot of scoring for their team, and you can see why. Hard, heavy shot. Even if you get a glove on it or a stick on it, it's coming in pretty quick, and that one was able to sneak through for a goal. So 11-0. Waconia giving chase. Theory has it. He takes a shot. A little bit wide. Still got penalty advantage. Spring Lake's going to come out. Cox has it. He tries to get around and does. Spring Lake shoots it right into Matz's glove. 30 seconds left. We're probably going to get a puck drop here. Maybe a little bit of skating, and then this one will be over. Pass across. Shoot it down. 12 seconds left. Hey, let's go, guys. Let's sneak one in. Shot. Oh, I thought we were going to get that one. And that will do it. So, first game of the tournament complete. Spring Lake Park 11, Waconia Wildcats 0. And we will take on the River Lakes team that lost to Farmington 2-1 in the game right before us. So tomorrow, River Lakes versus Waconia. That's all. Thanks for watching.